From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Settling in now, Leonis Martin. He will lead this one off today.
Leonis Martin.
Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 6. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1. Strike two swinging.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Ready with another 2-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
The pitch. Nope. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Iglesias in front, 3-1. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. The 3-1. 3-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. 1-0 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing, Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's gone 2 for 5. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-roll, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Slow bouncer to the right side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He won the home run derby last year. And if you're worried about his power, all you have to do is go back and look at that video. He put on a display, so we know he has monster power. I just hope he runs into one today.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's 1 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Fulmer, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1. Fouled off. Gardner on third. Judge is over at second with one down in the inning. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Men on third with 2 down. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Yankees forced to settle for 1. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Castellanos.
Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's taken him deep once. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Ball 1. Martinez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Martinez in front with a 3-1 count.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Next for the Tigers, James McCann. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Last breath for the Tigers. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka pitches well enough to get the W. Michael Fulmer was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Tigers, no run on no hit. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.